Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Trove. So today I figured I would just do a little bit of dino grinding. I've actually managed to get one preserver fragment, which took me a lot of hours, not gonna lie. I think well, not my last, but the session before that I grinded for about 6 hours, got nothing. And when I got the fragment, I actually I think grinded for like 30 minutes. I say only as if that's, only. It's not. It's like, why have you done this, Tryon? And I've actually gotten another one of these fragments because I clearly need these. It's, it's just like RNG to do that though, where it gives you stuff when you don't need it. Because that's not my first iridescent fragment. I've actually gotten 3 of them. And it's like, of course, of course it would give me 3 of them, when I don't actually need them anymore because RNG just does that all the time. So today I figured I would give away another stellar hat. Actually, I don't know if I should be giving away just stellar hats. Like the hats are, they just come to mind because, it gives you the aura and all that, which is pretty much why I've been giving away hats, but I don't know how many people actually main the, well, I guess you don't need to main the either boomer because, you can use a bow or the shadow hunter, which shadow hunter is probably the most, likely that you're going to main. But I only have stellar bows. I used to have a stellar melee, but I actually sold that, so I don't have that anymore. So I guess we'll give away any stellar, If you win, you just say, do you want a stellar face, do you want a stellar hat, or do you want a stellar bow? Because obviously, like I just said, I don't have any other stellar weapon. So, if you want to win that, just comment down in the comment section down below, and you will have a chance to enter for that sweet stellar giveaway, right? I would be giving away more stuff, but, well, I would. I say that, but nothing is tradable that anyone wants, that's the sad thing, there's a lot of good stuff in the game, but none of it is actually tradable. Like, back when mounts were actually tradable and all that, it was so good. And I guess I could give away stuff like, I don't know, Alburn and Fortress, but I don't have the flux for that. Well, probably I could if I actually flipped the market, because I actually made like 200k off the market yesterday, which is insane for me because I didn't know I could actually make that much. I know I'm saying actually too much because that's my go-to word apparently. So this is pretty much all this video is going to be. I figured since I don't, I haven't been uploading that much Trove anyway, I might as well just record these random things where I'm just doing, where I'm just grinding for whatever. I don't know if I'm gonna actually grind out the dragon fully, because I want to go for the dreadnought mount, but the thing is, I know this is more of a possibility than the actual dreadnought mount, so I don't want to do that right now. I think I have like, I probably have like 50 not moon keys, shadow keys. And that's all from doing this, because there are so many bosses in this biome, like, world bosses, that you get so much, you get so many fragments and all that, and it's like ridiculous. The fact that I've been doing this for hours, but the fact that I'm able to make 50 so keys, I don't know, it's just it's cool. Although, all those keys are probably not gonna actually be anything. Coughing. Coughing is the best. I think I am coughing. I am the Pokemams. So, yeah, if you really don't care about this, then I would not blame you for not wanting to watch this. But, I figured I'll just record this. I guess it's more, I know I keep on saying this, but it's like more variety. Because if you think about Trove, there just isn't that much stuff to do, really. It's grind dungeons, and that's pretty much it. So by kind of varying it up and doing more of these, it kind of makes it more entertaining, although not really, because it's essentially still boring grinding, but it's like a different type of grinding. And I don't know. Maybe I can get a fragment, but I highly doubt it. But it would be nice. I actually have a friend that already has the preserver dragon, and I don't know how they did it. It's like, what kind of RNG do you have? I don't know. I'm probably going to be at this for quite a while because you know, like most people, they got out the easy ones, which are the floral bismuth and the glacial dragon, because those are the easiest because they're not actual enemies. If you wanted, well, there's no like number one, you know, there's no easiest, I guess, but those three are definitely the easier to get out of the other ones, because, you know, obviously the other ones are killing stuff, which out of the killing, I think this one would be the easiest because there are, you know, a lot of dinosaurs compared to like the neon biome. You don't see that many enemies and all that. But I think the devs actually kind of planned it to where they made these fragments even more rare because of the fact that there are so many dinos here. I don't know. Because I looked on the wiki, you know, yeah, the wiki, because really gonna take stuff off that because everyone hates the wiki apparently. But the wiki says that these fragments are very rare, whereas the other fragments, like the spider and the kami egg fragments, are like just rare. I don't know if that's I don't know if that's intentional, like if they just something, but I wouldn't be surprised if these are more rare than the other ones. The fact that I got one it's already surprising. But so many times, well, so many times being two, I killed the dinosaur while it was on some Infinium, and I actually got a iridescent fragment. I thought I got a, you know, I always thought I got a preserver fragment because it was a dino, because I didn't even think about the Infinium. I just instinctively threw a bomb because it was on ore. If that makes any sense. But story of my life. But yeah, like I said, I kind of want to grind out Dreadnought, to be honest, not do any of these, because it's not like I need the dragons. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say there would be nothing else for me to grind, but this is probably the most, I guess, entertaining thing for me to grind right now. I don't know. And the longer that I'm in this biome, the more I'm starting to realize that there's so much Infinium here. Like, I don't know why I didn't go for the Infinium in this biome. Like, I think there's more over there, which it's crazy. I didn't know so much Infinium actually spawned in the Jurassic biome. It's cool. It's not that. You see, like, there's two veins over here, and I don't know, something about the crocodiles, like the alligator, crocodile, whatever they are, I can never tell the difference because I'm freaking stupid. But surprisingly, those actually counts towards the fragment, which you wouldn't really consider those dinosaurs, maybe, but I don't know. Yeah, obviously I don't have any bombs, or else I would be blowing this up. I'm too lazy to buy bombs right now, so I'm not gonna do that. So let's just do this. Watch me get a fragment. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I'm probably going to be doing this. I don't know if I would say all day, but probably for a good majority of the day. I guess I have one fragment, so it's like, oh, there's hope. There's a hope for me still because I have one fragment. Oh, look at that ceiling Infinium. It's nice. I usually see Infinium on the ceiling like that. It's weird. Or what do you even call it? Yeah, the ceiling. I don't even know if you would refer to it as a ceiling, I guess, because stuff. But anyway, almost been going on for 10 minutes. I don't know how I said that too fast. I don't know how long I'll actually make this. If the server would not be laggy and actually let me do all this, then it would be nice. Now, apparently the world bosses, like the dinosaur world bosses, have a higher chance to drop the fragment. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that from a lot of people, and I wouldn't be surprised, but at the same time, I don't think the devs would specifically code that. Maybe they would, but I don't know. The beacon mod that I'm using is also funny because, as you can see, the beacon just like totally lodges itself in the floor, and it's weird. kind of throws me off a lot because I always think that there's a dino like in the floor, but it's not actually in the floor and it's just trolling. And sometimes the beacon will just fall through the floor into the void and just, I don't know. Because the beacon seems to be attached to a random part of their body. Well, not a random part. Like each dinosaur has a part of the, has a certain part of its body where the beacon is attached. Like this guy on the, you know, like on the back. Some of them are on the head, I think. I think the birds are on their head, like the pterodactyl guys. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, see these guys, it's on their head. So especially when it's on their head, it freaks out. And yeah, see, like as you can see, it's attached to his head, so his head just freaks out. It's funny what mods can actually do to the game when it's applied. Look at that dungeon. That dungeon is so beautiful. I don't think I've actually done that dungeon. I've seen it so many times, but I don't believe I've done it. Which is odd because, you know, you would have thought that I would have done that dungeon at least once out of all the times I've actually seen it. Probably not, because I don't do dungeons anymore apparently. At least in the Uber world, because the Uber world I don't feel compelled to do dungeons because it's so laggy anyway. I have barely grinded the air world or any other world for that matter because I don't have, well, it's not that I don't have anything, it's because the dragons, I've been too busy trying to get those dragons and I literally have barely touched the worlds. And yesterday I just realized that you only got like 6 fragments from the I think it's only 6 fragments from the world, like from a elemental world, when you actually do get the fragment drop, which is weird. Okay, my game minimized there. I don't know why my game's been doing that. It's been randomly minimizing from time to time, and it did that like 2 times in a row when I tried to start recording back up. Like I started talking, it's like, nope, I'm gonna minimize again, and I don't know why it does that. It's just Trove being weird, I guess. Like everything in the game just becomes weird because it can. Because why not, right? Man, I really don't want to grind this. You know, it's not like, I don't know why I'm forcing myself to. It's like, if I really don't want to grind it that bad, then I don't need to grind it. But I usually go on YouTube or something like that while I'm doing this because, you know, the beauty of having 2 monitors, right? So I can actually do stuff like that. And it kind of becomes less, oh wow, that dinosaur just spawned, okay. Kind of becomes less boring when you do that. Right now, it's not boring because, you know, I'm actually making a video of it. But if I just did this and didn't record it, then it would probably get really boring really fast. But while I'm watching a video, it's like, oh, I get to at least, you know, listen to something while I'm actually doing this. And I don't know, you know, that the T-Rex that just died, I don't think I actually hit him, so I don't know why he died. It's been doing that a bit, a bit. And I don't know why that happens, because there was a T-Rex that was behind me, and I shot a dinosaur pretty much like on the opposite side of him, and it killed the T-Rex. So I'm confused. I don't know why the T-Rex keeps dying when I know for a fact that I'm not shooting him. It's just weird. It only happens to the T-Rex where it will just die. That time I probably actually accidentally did shoot him or something like that, but I know for a fact a couple times I didn't actually shoot him and he just explodes because that's what a dinosaur do apparently. So we're nearing 15 minutes, so I guess I'll stop the video here. It hasn't very felt that productive, but at least I did get a little bit more grinding in. And man, look how big the beacons actually become when it's on a world boss. That's crazy. Is that a... Yeah, see, like this mod helps so much. I thought at first, because, you know, all these pictures are get annoying, but if an enemy is like in the water, then it really does help. Like, especially if they're behind a tree, like how this guy was like in the middle of the tree and the beacon just, you know, went up so I could actually see him. Just stuff like that makes it so much better. Watch me get a fragment right when I stop the video. I know I will. Well, I know I won't, but that would be funny anyway. So I'm gonna stop the video here, guys, on top of this dungeon as soon as I actually get there. So see you guys later, and the next episode I'll probably end up doing normal grinding because I'm not gonna constantly do that, but stretch because stretching is nice. See you later, guys, and goodbye.